This I did it, my God. What they talking about? Y'all know what time it is. All they talking about is it's time for that recap show. We starting off with Headz, of course. Who they talk about? Oh, is that beat? Y'all should see me in the car when I'm bumping that. Boy, you can't tell me nothing. And when I really bump it is when I'm on my way to Scoob's house and we about to shoot an episode so I could get into game mode. So week 5 has been very, very interesting in Headz. It's been so interesting I had to type it up. It's 2 pages worth of just shit. I said, and I'm going to read it. And yes, I'm a little hydrated. It is truly amazing what a win can do for a GM's confidence. For the chat and smack talking is at all-time high. I'm going to start off with this one first. Titan takes the 195-188 victory over Punk. It all came down to Monday Night Football. He had Mr. Taylor with 42 points. He had 53 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, 116 yards receiving, and 1 touchdown. That gave him the victory. What bugged me out was he had Lamar on the bench with 118 fucking points. Now, Lamar is very important here, so please pay attention as we proceed through this recap so you can understand what's going on. I said now with the victory, Titans has climbed some of the stairs out of the basement. He's now in 9th place at 2-3 with a week 6 matchup win. Big Black. The chat exploded first thing this morning. Dun dun dun. It began. Time 5:49 a.m. Yes, fucking 5:49 a.m. That's what I said. With Scoob talking about the trade between Kurt and Dion. Scoob, this is what he said. Did I have it? Yeah. Bam. He liked the trade and felt that Kurt got a nice return for Chubb, and if he was paying attention, there are several players in need of a QB. He was talking about Burrows. Okay? I said, okay, let me explain what the trade was. Kurt traded away Nick Chubb to Titans for, one said Lamar Jackson, 118 points, Cortland Sutton, and James Conner. That was the trade. 6:13 a.m. Titans chimes in and said, I'm just trying to get to 500 and Black is in the way. Okay, 6:13 this morning. By 7:15 a.m., Black responds to Scoob, says, you are banking on the fact that he can get a decent return for Lamar, but as it stands, that trade decimated his team. Finish is all he was saying. He also responded to Titans and he said, you not winning this week, bruh. It's like I heard him. This is where all the trade analysts stepped in because at 7:34 a.m. we had a trade alert. Boop! Titan gives Scoob Chase Edmonds and gets Michael Pittman. Nice trade. 7:49 a.m. Scoob says he should trade Burrow and keep Lamar. What he should not have done was trade Devontae Adams for Chubb. So let me explain. Earlier in the season, Kurt traded his number 1 pick, Devontae Adams, to Black for Nick Chubb. And Black has Aaron Rodgers, giving him that dangerous stack. Okay? All the analysts, here they are again, look. That's funny. Offered their opinions and their stats. In a surprising shock, Chaz actually agreed with some of Scoob's shit. I was like, wow, okay. It was nice. Everybody was getting along for once. Laughing out loud. And Scoob, welcome back to the chat. We missed you, but this was interesting. But we know you're going to run again. Anyway, now fast forward. 8:02 a.m. Titan returns addressing the trade, stating we both address holes in our roster. Jets or Titans? Holes? Kurt has an even bigger hole than he did before because he only has one running back, and that's James Conner. Not to mention, his waiver wire is number 12 this week. So where is he getting other running backs? That's what we were saying, okay? Analyst Chaz responded at 8:07 a.m. Kurt absolutely did not, but Menace did. Meaning, Kurt lost out. Menace made a nice trade with Titans. It was a decent trade. Analyst Black spits out his coffee. Psh. So Titans defended his moves, also advising that he's a fantasy trade wizard by obtaining Mr. Pittman's services. He also has an alternate stack with Wentz. So not only did he get a trade and get another quarterback, he got two stacks. Two quarterbacks to go with two wide receivers. Analyst Spence came back with he, meaning Kurt, needs to ask for a stud running back. Analyst Spence, he had the stud running back. He traded him away. Okay? Woo, what's going on? All this led up to Black versus Titans. Here they go. Bam! Public school versus private school. Record versus record. Cable versus no cable. Endgame part 2. Putting words in other people's mouths to basically fuck your team. End chat, 10 a.m. Whew! That was this morning. That was a lot. I was like, they were just going at it. And it was glad to have school back. Glad to have school back. And welcome back. Talking trash. Well, not really talking trash. Just talking, debating, and doing fantasy stuff. Let me finish with the rest of the information we have. So back to these scores. Black takes down Kurt with Chubb. 242 to 208. Stacks are dangerous in the wrong hands. Rodgers and Adams combined for 119 damn points. Kurt with Chubb had 50 points for 161 yards rushing and 1 TD. God damn, man. I said, look at this. Next, the Punisher takes the 247-178 victory over I Just Want to Get Married Jaws. Tom the GOAT, Brady, like at this point, we gotta say it is what it is. Had 102 points, 411 yards passing with 5 TDs. He punished it. Pun intended. Barkley going down was a big blow for Meet Me at the Altar, and A.J. Brown on the bench with 37 stings a little bit. Newsflash. As I'm typing up the recap, Black versus Titans round 2 is kicking off. Public versus private school is once again the topic. Dun, dun, dun. Stay tuned for that. Menace takes the 251-193 victory over the Count, a.k.a. Jack. It is unfortunate for Herbert gave Jack 106 fucking points. He had 26 completions, 398 yards, and 4 TDs. Jack was distraught as he felt as though school team was just going off into space. Every time he turned around, he felt like Oprah was involved. You get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown. And no sooner than he said it, school got another touchdown. He had Pittman on Monday Night Football, was just adding salt to the wound for the Count because Pittman gave Scoop 89 yards and you get a touchdown. So, whoo. In the Rivalry Bowl, we got a new day. She put out the glow. 172-135. Dangerous went down with a finger that was bending the wrong way. Whew, that was ugh. And it was downhill from there for enough. Nothing else with the matchup. Like I said, we got Jack and Jackie is the new like Bobby Whitney, because Chad says she's gonna go down with her team too. So she on the ship. Look, bam, she on the ship with him. And finally, we have the Don't You Hate When That Happened bowls. It's a tie. Money in the Bank and Squad 212. And it simply came down to one thing. Josh Allen taking knees at the end of the game. So he lost points, money lost points for because they're counted as rushing yards. I said, that sucks as Allen battled Mahomes 88-77. Squad had Pitts on the bench with 28, but Knox also gave him 28. That could end up being a deadly tight end combination, like having Gronk and Hernandez. I'm just saying. So then I said, in other news, before I get to the end, in other news, Headz GMs who ain't shit tortured Chaz while she was at a wedding on Sunday because Chaz was not able to watch Red Zone. Chaz was, couldn't check her messages and everything as frequently as she liked. So one GM suggested Black, excuse me, sorry, Black, that we start tagging her in all our chats. We just add Chaz. I know her phone must have been blowing up. GMs even went to other chats and started putting at Chaz just so we could mess with about not watching football. Well, sis, don't worry. I'm going to feel your pain this Sunday because it looks like, unfortunately, now I'm going to have to work because it was to rain on Saturday for our fireworks show that we're having in Balloon Field. Kurt, your emoji looks nothing like you, sir. Please get someone to help you edit it or just continue to use the one that I created. I still have it. I could send you some shots. Maybe, your emoji look like you got on makeup. I don't know what's up with that. Please don't use that no more, Eric. Stop using the Nikki Middleton mean gif, whatever you want to call it, because it looks like Nikki Middleton every time I see it, number one. And it's just corny. Like, don't be that guy. You're my brother. You can't roll with me like this. Stop being corny. Find you some cool memes. I also thought it was funny. I don't remember what we was talking about. Black called Chaz toxic. I was like, oh, let me show you what I put in. Boop. I put it in that. This dog want me to pop it. Get down, Sting. And lastly, Black, you call me soft, call me scared, whatever you want to call me. I don't do number streets, bro. If there's an event, party, wedding, first thing I say, where's it at? If they say North, I'd be like, is it a number street? I'm not going. I don't do number streets in the hood. I don't do them in Patterson. I don't do them in East Orange. And I surely not doing them in Newark. So that's the recap show, y'all. I'm about to edit the fuck out of this too. Feeling myself. Welcome back, Scoop. My little minion. Or is it just you?